We're gonna warm up just for a few minutes. Like I say, put your favorite record on. Throw on the radio. Turn up. Oh, can't do that. You're just moving from side to side. Get your hands in the air. Moving your hips. This foot, that foot. That's all you're doing. We're warming up the core. Okay? You're just moving side to side. No fancy stuff. Like you're at a concert, but you're moving your feet. No. But you're moving your arms. No. Like you're at a concert. March it up. All right, I want you to lift your knee and touch the outside of your knee with your opposite hand. Keep your shoulders down. Keep your body up tall. Not having any of this. No, no, no. Get that body up. Keep standing up. Lift the leg high enough for you to be able to reach it. Can't reach it? Wait. Oh, I'm falling over. Okay. I'll put this in front of you and do it that way. That's why this is here. If you have a chair and your balance isn't good, please use it. The chair. To improve your balance. Okay, now and then, it's a good idea to let go of the chair so that your balance improves. All right? I want you to make that a kick and slow down if you need to because I don't have any music, so it's okay. You're going to kick up as high as you can. Try to straighten your knee, but don't flick it. Don't flick your knee, okay? You're straight. I'm an actress. Don't worry about me. I didn't hurt myself. Straighten your knee and lift your foot up. Now, that's work for the very lower abs, the hip flexors, lifting your leg up. Deep down in here, you may or may not feel this in what we call a core. You might feel on your back, which is part of your core. Now, if it's too high, take it lower. That's all. Just get that foot off the floor. Need to hold on? Hold on. Don't lean. This is not your leg. It's there to support you should you lose your balance. Okay? That's all. We're not going to hold on to it the whole time. It's not a cane. It's not a, what would you hold on to all the time while you're exercising? I don't know. Wait. Oh, wait. All right, now I want you to take your opposite hand and reach as close to your shoelaces, because you're wearing your shoes. All right, that was on the list. Reaching towards your shoelaces. Now, please mind your posture. Do not do this. Don't hold your breath either. Don't come forward and go. Your head will explode. Okay, not literally. Your blood pressure goes up. Make sure you're exhaling. Not like a maniac. Unless that's how you breathe normally. If that's, I don't know, that's your issue. All right, do this not as fast as you can, but not too slow. And if you can't reach that, I want you to take it, in fact, let's everybody, take your elbow to the outside of your knee. But again, you're trying to keep your body nice and tall. We're warming up. Your heart rate should be elevated right now. You're not necessarily feeling this in the core. You're just feeling a little more winded, right? That's what we're working for. We're just warming this up. Using this to warm up that, okay? Moving side to side. Why don't you put your elbows on your hands on your shoulders and touch your elbow to the outside of your knee. Take your knees wide. Oh, eek. Whew. Sheesh. Yeah, I'm tired. Oh, my leg hurts from Friday's workout. Oh, I could barely move. Most of the weekend. My legs were so sore. How about you? How'd you like the effects of Friday's workout? But it goes away, right? Today's better. This is my bad hip anyway. I went in with a bad hip. I'll come out with a bad hip. Whew. Need a good stretch. Maybe chiropractic. All right. Up and up and up. I want you to take your leg out and out and out and out. Try to keep your ribs centered, your shoulders level. And you're lifting your hip up and opening that leg. Yeah. You might feel this right up at the top of your thigh. If you've been working out with me, you might feel this right at the top of your thigh. If you haven't, you might feel it right at the top of your thigh. Like I say, try to keep your body level. You're gonna move side to side, but don't be doing this, or sorry, this. No. All right, I'm warm. Got your water? Yes, I do. I don't know what I did with it. I know I had it. All right. Get yourself a glass of water or a little sip. Whatever you need, them, be right there. Left my water in the other room. I have another room. Woo! That feels better. All right. Ooh, this leg's really sore. So, keep moving your feet. Take inventory of all your aches and pains. Again, the ones you came in with. What's rule number 2? You know it. Let me hear it. If it hurts, then stop doing it. If it hurts, stop doing it. And my hip hurts. And I know it's because of the way I walk, and it's because of a car accident I was in 100 years ago. But so be it. Right? We're cooling down. You ready? Okay, so we're doing it. Actually, we're doing a lot of those things that we just did slowly. Because when you work slowly, what happens? You work harder when you work slower, okay? So we're doing a crossover. It's a crossover crunch. If you were on the floor, we'd call it a bicycle. It's a standing bicycle. I want you to put your hands at your temples, fingers at your temples, or knuckles at your temples, or fingertips on the back of your head. No. See this? Let me tell you why that's cheating, okay? Because first of all, it's gonna put strain on the back of your neck. Okay, believe it or not, you think you're stretching, but that's not really good because you pull like this. So then the exercise becomes an arm exercise. You're not really working the core. If you keep your fingertips away from each other, now you're getting into what you want to get into. Okay, you want to work the belly. Or put your hands on your shoulders. Here we go. Ready? If you need a chair, please have it nearby. Don't hang on to it. Don't hang on to it. Here we go. Right elbow to left knee, left elbow to right. This is the, let's say, beginner version. Because it's a less of a move. It's a smaller move, not less of a move. I'm sorry, that was bad English. A smaller move for your body. So then we can put your fingers on your temples. However, I challenge you, if you're doing this, to keep your elbows wide. Ooh, that's a little bit harder. I know you're gonna bring it in, but if you already start out here and you're consciously trying to keep your elbows wide, you won't. That being said, keep going. Oh, keep breathing. Make sure there's air going in and out, okay? That being said, if you bring your elbows here, keep your shoulders down. Touch the outside of your elbow to the outside of your knee. What? To the outside of the opposite knee. Whew. That's working as hard, I think, as doing a full turnaround. And whew, whew, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1 here, and 1 there, and I'm sweating already. All right, we're doing a torso twist. Did I tell you to get weight? I should have told you to get a weight. If you have a weight nearby, or just something you can pick up, a book, I don't know, stack of CDs. Not very heavy, not a heavy weight, because we're moving side to side. And if you're out of posture, I don't want you to hurt yourself. So it's very important. Let me show you the posture. Of course, you're going to be standing with your feet a little wider than you. And you're going to bend your knees and tuck your tailbone under. Okay? Squeeze. Squeeze the butt cheeks. Boom. Okay? Move it forward. Flatten your back. And don't move your hips. Wait, are you moving your hips? No, you're not moving your hips. We're just going side to side. You're gonna hold the weight in your hand, okay? Now, the further away from your body you hold this weight, whatever it is, water jug, whatever, get your water bottle. The further away, the heavier it is gonna be in, what do they call that? I forget, that's a whole nother science. Where, momentum, that's the word. Momentum is gonna take over the further away from you because this is the liquid actually inside, or whatever the weight is going to catch up with the rotation of your body. Okay, so it's very important that you keep that back flat and the hips locked, because if you're turning, then you're definitely going to hurt yourself. And you're not really getting the effect you want. So tuck them under. Keep the weight close to your body, okay? Elbows down, shoulders down. Just turning side to side. I want you to think about bringing your elbow toward your pubic bone. Everybody knows where the pubic bone is. Yes, that's the one I'm talking about. Okay? Or to your belly button, as it were. There we go. Belly button. Because you're not coming down. No, not yet. You're just coming to the belly button. Elbow to your belly button. That's all you're doing. Now I want you to feel that your backside is squeezed. Okay, you're squeezing your butt cheeks. And you're not just moving this side to side, standing here and going like that. No, everything is engaged, tucked under. Elbows are kind of locked on you. Your arms are locked on you. Your body is turning your elbows. Your shoulders, okay? Your hips are not moving, right? Look at the bottom of my shirt. It's not really moving. Here, where's all the movement? Right? Now, if you like, you can take that bottle further away. I recommend working a little bit slower. When I say bottle, I mean weight. And when I say weight, I mean whatever it is you have in your hand. See, my hips are not moving. Okay, again, hips aren't moving. Working into the oblique abdominals, the little waistline, okay? Keep going if you can. Yeah, I can. We're gonna change it. Do something else. Okay, we'll come back to that kind of exercise. All right, so you got your weight in your hand. I want you to take your feet wide, feet apart. And we did this the other day in boot camp, but we did it against the wall with a ball. So today we're gonna do it with a weight, no wall. Okay, so I'm gonna move back. You're gonna take this down to your foot. Oh, tell me that doesn't hurt from Friday. And reach it up and turn around. Okay, down. Turn around. Down. If you do turn around, lift that heel. Okay, come on to the toe. Or you can keep the foot down and not turn all the way. It's all right. Oh. Whew. Whew. Now I have to count. Just 2 more on this side, and last one. Let's go the other way. Take it down to the other foot and up. Down. Oh, wow. Oh, you just think of this pain. Oh, it means those muscles are working, okay? I know, I'm still in pain, I still feel it, but I'm not debilitated from it, so I know I'll recover. Not if I keep doing stuff like this every day, no. That's why we don't do it every day. All right, we're doing 4 and 3. So down to your toe on one side and up above the other foot. And last one, up and woo. Woo. Yeah, I feel that in my legs. You can stretch it out at any time. Oh. And of course, grab a drink, especially if you feel you need it. Where did I put my drink? Oh, there it is. Okay, ready? What's next? Side leg raises with arms up. No weight. Here we're doing, we're going side to side. I want you to pay attention to your back. We don't want to hurt it. If you feel this in your back, I want you to consciously tuck the tailbone under. Did you see that? You can see my shirt. Okay? From here to here. All right. So your arms are up. And you're gonna lift one leg and lift the other leg. And lift one leg and lift the other leg. And you're gonna reach, reach, and reach, and reach. Now, if you need the chair, that's okay. Just keep it in front of you. So you're gonna reach, and reach, and reach. Think of yourself as I don't know, a big giant iron rod. Yeah, that's what we are, Joycelyn. Some of us feel like that in the morning. And a strong man's got us in his hands, and he's just moving you this way and that because he is strong like a bull. No offense to any Eastern European people. That terrible accent that I just did. Push. So if you're feeling this right here, maybe a little bit back here, okay? But you should not be feeling it. Not here, not here. Not here if possible. If lifting your arms over your head doesn't work, put your hands on your head. You can clasp your hands here because they're not really doing anything. But pushing your elbow toward your knee here. It's hard work. Those tend to be overused, underused muscles. What? A lot of people neglect their obliques in their workouts. Everybody thinks, oh, gotta work this one. That'll take care of everything. No, it won't. In fact, I would recommend don't bother because this one is working all the time if your posture is engaged. Do you know what I'm saying? So if you're always lifting your ribs away from your hips, then this muscle is always engaged. So that should be all the time when you're standing, when you're sitting, waiting for a bus or whatever. Okay? The rest of them maybe need a little bit of a workout now and then. But again, if your posture is good, you're doing that from your core. Good for you. All right, where are we? Rotating deadlift. Now you can do this with or without weight. I would say let's do it without weight. Rotating deadlift. You're in a staggered stance. We call this a staggered stance. You're going to go to the outside of that foot and then come up and look over your shoulder, the back shoulder, or what is this, the back foot. Okay, so let's say I've got my right foot behind me and my left foot in front of me. Okay, and I'm going to bring my hands down in front like I was doing a deadlift. So one hand on either side of my foot, keep my shoulders down, keeping my legs pretty straight. I'm going to stand up and I'm going to look over my right shoulder to the wall behind me. Okay, and I'm going to come down, keep my back straight. I'm going to reach down. No, my heel is down. Yes, you're right. I can turn that back foot. You're all right. And try to keep the back straight. And over the back shoulder, over the hip, right, looking over the right foot. Coming back down. Nice, long, straight body. Pushing the chest down toward your shoe. And keep the back straight and lift up. And look over your back, over your shoulder. And we're going to two more, just 5. Make sure you're breathing. And lift. Now, if you want to grab your weight, that's okay. But I hadn't done this exercise before. It's my first time. And up. And over the shoulder. That's a good one. Make sure you're not feeling that in your knee, okay? And you're not necessarily turning your hip, feeling it in the hip, okay? You all right? Let's turn around and do it on the other side. Because that was a lot of back muscles on this side, on the right. Let's get into the left. So your right foot is in front now, okay? And your left foot is behind. And we're not in a splits, okay? It's a staggered stance. Think of it as a step. Okay, so you're walking. And then you go, I'm going to work out here. Okay, that's it. So, keep the back straight. Think about there being a rope that comes out of the top of your head and out of the bottom of your tailbone. Push your chest, bending at the hip, push your chest toward your shoelace, toward the floor, but keep your body nice and straight. If you can't get down that far, don't go down that far. If you have to compromise your posture to get further down, don't get further down. I want you to really think about pushing the chest out there toward the floor. And then up, and you're looking over your left shoulder now. Mind your knee. Turn your toe out if you need to. Looking over your left shoulder, all the way to the back behind you. Okay, knees are soft, body is straight. And down. Touch the floor if you need to. Hold on if you need to. And up. Top of your head is going up toward the ceiling, and then you're looking over your left shoulder. Come back to center. Only doing 3 more. Chest is out, all the way down. The top of your head is pointing to the wall in front of you. Your face is pointing down to the floor, but not the crown of your head. Lift up. Whew. Keeping breathing, keeping breathing. Keep those knees soft, looking over your shoulder. Come on back. Ooh, my nose is running. I must be working hard. Coming down. Oh no, I know what it is. It's allergies. Lift, lead with the crown of your head up toward the ceiling. You're gonna feel this in your legs too, absolutely. And look over your shoulder. Is that 4? Whoa, lost my balance. That's okay. And down, I think this is 5. Maybe I did 6, I don't know. I lost count, started chatting. Listen to myself. Hand over your shoulder. And come on back. All right, you're almost done. You're almost done. Good job. I gotta learn to shut up, don't I? All right, remember that chop that we did? Pick up your weight. Just a light one, like your water bottle, like I say, or, you know, I don't know, carton of cigarettes. That was a joke. It's a joke. I know you don't smoke anymore. I know, neither do I. All right, so now instead of going down to your foot, you're going to go down to your hip. So I want you to take the weight or just your hands up to the ceiling, toward the ceiling on your right side. And then I want you to step out and touch your hip. And step up and reach and step out and touch. Okay? It's a simple move. Ready? Here we go. If you haven't already started. You're reaching up and you're going to step out and bring that weight down toward your hip. And reach. Keep your hips and shoulders square when you're reaching up. Okay? I think that's pretty square, isn't it? Probably not. It's probably turned. Keep your shoulders down. Can't see you. Turn around a little bit. Up and down. So I want you to think about if you were in a box, you're reaching to the top right corner or the top right seam where the wall, you are in a box. It's called a room. Where the wall meets the ceiling, reaching up there, and then down to your hip. Oop, I forgot the step. Oh my goodness. Step in, step out. It does change everything. Step in, step out. Step in, step out. Try to keep your hips level and straight. And your feet are close together and then far apart. That's all. You're not turning your toes in any direction. Let's do one more, just one more. We're gonna go to the other side. Up and feet together. All right, let's go to the other side. So that means you're stepping out with your right foot. Don't step out yet, okay? Because it's turkey and I missed the beginning of it. Take your feet apart just a little bit. You're gonna reach it up and you're gonna bring it down. And you're gonna reach it up and down to the hip. Whew. Make sure you're breathing. Your knees are soft, by the way, okay? And your back is pretty flat. You're not here, because that's gonna hurt. You're not doing a valley girl. Oh. Okay, no offense to valley girls. Tuck your tailbone under if you can, okay? And down, and push, and down. Okay, we're gonna step together, and then step out, touch your hip. Step together, and step out to your hip. Feet together, feet just a little wider than you, just a little. Feet together, and just a little wider than your hips, okay? You're not doing the splits. Up and down. Putting a little turn in the waist. You can see this shirt is showing you, I think, where all the work is happening in the body here. Now, okay, it's vague. Definitely not precise. It's not my exact science shirt. One more after this one, and down. It's my give it a guess shirt. Up and all right. You got 2 more. That's all. Put your fingertips on your temples. Put your feet are wide. Feet are super wide as you're comfortable. Remember that word, comfortable, okay? We're not trying to make this impossible. Shouldn't be any impossible. It's just exercise, for crying out loud. So your feet are a little bit wider than you, toes are turned out, and your knees are above your heels, not above your toes. You're not here, okay? If you can only get your feet that wide apart, then you're here. Get that? Try if you can. Get down here. Need the chair? It's right there. It's right there if you need. Put your hands on your temples or on your shoulders. And you're going to keep your body in this plane of movement. You understand? And you're going to move sideways toward your thigh. And this way toward the thigh. Now you don't have to touch it. Thigh is easy. Oh, well, reach for the knee. I can't reach the knee. That's right. Make sure your tailbone is tucked under. I have an old war injury. Make sure your tailbone is tucked under, okay? And if you, like me, can't take this in the hips, don't take your feet so wide. That's okay. Tuck the tailbone. Push your tailbone toward the chair in front of you, the wall in front of you. Keep your body, your shoulders above your hips. Whew. And again, if you felt something that felt like pain, what'd you do? You went, ow, and then you stopped, right? You didn't go, oh, ow, oh, ow. You stopped and you went, oh, okay, what am I doing? Now I reminded you, tuck your tailbone under and keep your shoulders down. Keep your body up tall, but tuck that tailbone, right? Engage those glutes. When you're working standing abs, you got to engage the glutes. You probably did like maybe 4 or 5 more than me. So stop it. That's good. That's awesome. Now, if you have a chair, maybe you want to sit down. I don't know. If you need to. No, don't. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. You're better than that. I know you are. All right. We're doing tucks. What are we going to tuck? We're going to tuck our tailbone under and then stick it out. So a tuck and a stick. I know. You didn't want me to say it the other way, did you? All right, tailbone out. Knees are bent. Feet are a little bit wider than you. We're not in a plie. No, we're just standing with our feet wide. Knees are soft. Knees above the heels. Tailbone is sticking out. You're wagging it. Give it a little wag. All right, stop wagging. Enjoying this too much. Put your hands on your waist, not your hips. Well, I guess if that's comfortable for you, but I put it on the waist. I want you to think about lifting your pubic bone up toward your sternum and squeezing. Woo! Squeeze. You're not leaning forward, okay? I like to call this an inverted crunch because you're actually doing the crunch from the bottom up, keeping your upper body tall. And then push the tailbone out. Oh, now you're going to feel that back here. And tuck it under and push it out. Now you don't have to go way back here, okay? Just a little bit is fine. If you feel pain, don't go that far. Tuck it under, lift the pubic bone up toward the sternum. All right, trying hard not to move this. If you were behind a desk, when work goes back to normal, hi, can I help you? Right? Who can see you do this? What are you doing? That's really rude. I can see that. Oh, well, I'm doing my core work. No big deal. I'm exercising. Leave me alone, buddy. All right? Now, you can do that a little quicker if you need to. I know what it looks like. But it's very important. It works those muscles that you need for your daily posture. Guess what? You're done. You're done anyway. Let's stretch a little bit. Okay, we're going to stretch the middle. I want you to put your arms over your head. Did we miss something? No, that's all we did. I want you to tuck it under, and I want you to bring your left hand down to your left thigh. Your feet are wide. Make sure you can see your right hand. You tucked your tailbone under, and you're going to slide down toward your elbow or toward the knee. Stretching out the side. Your hand is in front of you. Then I want you to bring your right hand down to your left knee. And I want you to think about pushing your belly button up toward the ceiling. But do not bring your shoulders up and do that. Just think about pushing the belly button through to the spine. You're always breathing, right? You knew that. And I want you to come back up to center. Woo, arms all the way up, shoulders down. Bring your right hand down to your right hip, thigh, or knee. Reach your left arm out in front of you. You're reaching for the wall that is now above you, but you're reaching in front, not above, okay? Keep that arm where you can see it. Get down your elbow if you can. Try not to, I don't know, how do you describe that? Stay in the seated squattish position while you're doing this. So you're pulling your rib away from the hip. You're not just squatting and reaching, okay? Oh, wait, sorry. Put your other hand on your knee, chest toward the, facing the floor. Oh, and push your body all the way up. Oh boy, yeah, I'm warm. I might feel that in my back a little bit later. That was your core workout. You didn't even have to get down on the floor. That was my whole point. So let me know. Tell me what you thought. No, I hated it. I didn't feel any of it. Or, man, I felt all of it. I'm so surprised. So you let me know. And listen, have a great Monday. And I'm going to see you tomorrow. But what are we going to do tomorrow? I don't know. That's a surprise.